Well, I have to say I'm worried about everything. The job of the director is really to make sure that nothing falls through the cracks. It's like doing a jigsaw puzzle, but you have no idea what the picture is on the front of the box.
Particular challenges that I can anticipate with the Yeats exhibition is just the physical reality of dealing with these objects.
This was an extraordinary family who had an extraordinary influence on Irish public life, Irish culture.
We are borrowing some objects that have never been seen before.
That's what keeps me up at night. I'm used to it. So I know what's coming.
How do we handle the huge mass of available material? How do we choose? How do we focus? How do we narrow it into some coherent narratives while also getting the range that 3 generations of family demands? The first moment when we started talking about the exhibit arose when Christian DuPont at the library had made a couple of really major acquisitions.
The real impetus was a remarkable donation to the university, the series of embroidered Stations of the Cross by Lily Yeats that was facilitated by Dean Gregory Kalsher.
They got together and decided it would be a great idea to craft an exhibition.
But as we talked about the idea with colleagues in Ireland, we realized actually nobody had really done an exhibition that looked at the generations of the family and all of the members and their contributions as individual artists.
We were particularly interested in letting people know about the work of the sisters. They are not well known in this country, but Elizabeth and Lily were actually considerably better known during their lifetimes for the work they did than they are today. They got kind of written out of the cultural history to some extent. It's important that we display to the public the various legacies, because those legacies continue to be enabling for other people.
We're actually working on a fairly short timeline. Sometimes it's very difficult for curators of exhibitions to negotiate borrowing, objects, so loans from other institutions, especially from across an ocean.
What we were able to do last summer was to go to Ireland and select objects that we thought would be varied and illustrative of our themes. The process of laying out and arranging the exhibition once we have our object list determined is to think about the configuration of the space around me that I'm sitting in right now. So you want to create spaces that maybe you walk into and you don't expect what you see, or perhaps you have a wall in front of something more dramatic behind it. Things that make me nervous are just making sure these objects arrive safely, so the whole logistics of shipping these things from Ireland and other places. For the current exhibition that we have here around me, we have 11 couriers coming from different institutions worldwide, and it's nerve-wracking.
Okay, all right.
You only can control what you can control. But with all of these exhibitions, you make a decision to have trust in your team to put together your exhibition. You make a decision about the works to be included. That's in some ways the easy part. The hard part is how hard you have to work to make sure it was the right decision.
This is the one we want. You want to lift it up? This is in beautiful condition.
One of the very exciting aspects is when all of the works have arrived and they're installed. That first glimpse is so important.
We're actually kind of highlighting the role that institutions like Boston College play in making people aware of various kinds of cultural history and hopefully inspiring people.
There's nothing better than walking in right before the opening of the exhibition and seeing it complete and getting ready to welcome our visitors to the gallery.